Starting off the new FIFA with the Barcelona career mode is basically tradition on this channel, and it continues. Welcome to my very first FIFA 21 career mode, and of course it's with Barcelona. I have been waiting so long to get my hands on FIFA 21. Finally we've got access to the game, and it's now time to begin our quest to rebuild Barcelona, fix all their problems and restore Champions League glory to the club. Last few years for Barcelona have been nothing short of disastrous. Humiliation after humiliation in the Champions League. Off the pitch, your best player ever wants to leave. I mean, it's crazy what's happened to this club, and well, that's why we gotta fix it. So if you guys are excited for a brand new year of FIFA 21 career mode, a brand new Barcelona career mode, make sure to smash that like button. We're gonna shoot for something big. 5,000 likes. Can you pull it off? Let's hope so, because if you do, I'll get you an episode tomorrow. That's the deal. 5k likes and you'll get an episode tomorrow. And make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 21 career mode. Trust me, there's so much content coming to this channel within the next few weeks and months. Take a quick look at the settings we're going to be using for this Barcelona career mode series. First of all, legendary difficulty to start things off with, because I haven't played a single game of FIFA 21 yet, so last thing I want is getting completely destroyed by the AI on Ultimate. So we're going to stick to legendary for now and see how it plays out. 4-minute halves, euros as the currency we'll be using. This is where things get interesting. Strict negotiations. This makes, I guess, making transfers and all a lot more harder, which is what we want. We want a challenge here at Barca. Now, unfortunately, the Camp Nou isn't officially in FIFA 21, so we're going to be just changing the stadium of El Libertador to, of course, Camp Nou to make it realistic. So as I was about to start the career mode, the draw for the Champions League had just begun, so I decided to wait it out, and well, we've put the accurate Champions League groups in this series. So there you go. Barcelona have drawn Juventus, Kiev, and they actually drew some other random club that I really have no idea about. They're not even on FIFA, so we replaced them with Benfica. But apart from that, pretty much the groups are accurate. Liverpool, Ajax, Atalanta, Porto, Man City, Real Madrid, Shakhtar, Bayern, Atleti. We've got that all sorted. Trust me, we're keeping everything realistic in this series. Oh man, here we go. Football is back. FIFA 21 career mode on the channel. I'm ready for this. I am so ready for this. Yo, we got a new sexy graphic for like the preseason tournament. This looks really good. It actually makes me want to try out the preseason tournament. And you know what? Because I haven't played a game of FIFA 21 at all so far, it might be worth it, you know, testing out tactics and all in preseason. So we're going to be playing that preseason tournament. Some extra cash as well, which I'll take. This is literally the first time I'm experiencing the FIFA 21 career mode videos, and they look really nice. I love this. I absolutely love this. We've got like a super cool graphic here with me and of course the kit. My name on the back as well. You'll love to see it. Oh man, I cannot wait to get stuck into all these new features. Weekly schedule, player development. It's gonna be a madness, boys. Trust me, this Barcelona career mode is gonna be something special. There's only one correct way to start off a career mode, and that's taking a look at your squad, assessing the weaknesses and the strengths, and deciding where we need to make improvements. Now, about transfers, that's something I want you guys to get involved with as well. So if you guys have any transfer suggestions, put them down in the comment section and help me out. In terms of formation, I do want to experiment with a lot of formations. Now, 4-3-3 attack is, I think, the smartest play for the players we've got and the positions they can play in, because the 4-2-3-1 was probably more realistic, as that's what Ronald Koeman is using in real life. But look at this, when I do that, players like Dembele actually lose out on a bit of like attributes because of the fact they're playing out of position. That's something new in career mode this year. Look at this. Dembele is a left wing, so if he plays in cam, he gets a -2 on his overall. So to avoid that, I want to stick to a 4-3-3 attack, so we have our players playing in correct and optimum positions. So that's why I'm going for that formation. Any other suggestions, completely welcome. Leo Messi will captain our team on that right flank. A lot of talk about him potentially leaving, but in this series, trust me, that ain't happening. Messi stays at Barcelona. I don't know if we're going to give him a new contract, if he's going to accept it or not, but the goal is to have Messi for as long as possible. Potentially the last dance with Messi. You never know, you really don't. Griezmann up top as well alongside him. Want to be playing him in that striker role where he's more comfortable at. Dembele on the left is definitely an interesting one. Hopefully he won't be getting injured for us like every 3 months or so. Felipe Coutinho in cam. Can he regain his Liverpool form back in this series? Hopefully. We've got a midfielder, Frenkie de Jong, a new signing, Miralem Pjanic, which does make things pretty good for us in the middle of the park. We've got options as well on the bench. Alba, Longley, Piqué and Roberto at the back with Ter Stegen in goal. And this is where my problem lies. Our defense is aging, not enough quality. We'll eventually need to make replacements for Alba, Piqué, Roberto as well. This time around, the Barca career mode, we've got way too much work to do because Barcelona, aging squad. It's going to be a long series, I feel, because we've got a tremendous job here. Just a quick heads up, because I'm on early access of FIFA 21, some of the recent transfers haven't been completed, but fear not, we've done them manually. So Luis Suarez to Atletico is done, Serginho Dest to Barcelona is done, so we're keeping it realistic. Talking about the talent on our bench, attacking wise, we're sorted. I mean, Ansu Fati, trust me, this kid is going to be one of the most important players in this series. 100%. Trincao as well, you could hold him to a similar standard. Ricky Puig, Sergio Busquets. I know in real life Koeman is not too keen on Puig, but trust me, he's going to be huge for us in this series. Dest, Firpo, Neto is a decent backup keeper. We've got Todibo, Araujo, Pedri, Alenia as well, Braithwaite, and a few players I'm really not too keen on. But yeah, the squad has a lot of youth, but squad depth wise, I think we're struggling. Some of the key players that we've got are super old. This is going to be a tough job here, as I just said. But with a budget of about 180 million, it shouldn't be much of a problem. But at the same time, I kind of want to keep this series super realistic with the transfers we make, because that'll make this series a lot more fun to watch rather than just going and signing any odd superstar out there. So we're going to keep things realistic, and that way it'll be a lot more fun. Now, before we get any further, yes, press conferences will be making their return to this Barcelona career mode with a brand new look as well. Basically, this is where you guys get to interact with me on the series, asking me questions about our team, results, transfers and whatnot. So get involved, drop in your questions down in the comment section below. I reckon we're going to be doing a lot of seasons here at Barcelona simply because of how dire the situation is at the club. So we're going to be keeping track of the trophies we win throughout the course of this series with this neat little graphic. Every time we win, let's say the Champions League or even the Copa del Rey, we'll add that to the list and we'll keep going. Now, before we talk about incoming transfers, definitely want to talk about outgoing transfers and players I'm just not keen on. Rafinha, Umtiti, we don't really need them, I'll be honest. I'm not too keen on them. I know Umtiti's class when he's fit, but he's not been fit for how long now? It just makes sense to cash in on him, get rid of him, free up the wages, and buy maybe a new centre-back. That's the plan I've got right now. Apart from that, a few youngsters I feel who just aren't good enough. Maybe a loan spell could help them, or I'm going to transfer list them and get rid of them. So I'm definitely going to clean up the club and get rid of some of the deadwood. So at the moment, I've got 3 players added onto my shortlist. In terms of signings I would love to make, Lautaro Martinez, there's no denying. Lautaro to Barcelona is something that's been in the works for a long time for Barca. It's been really difficult and that's why they probably won't pull it off this season, but I think ultimately it is going to happen. Memphis Depay is a player Barca could sign instead of Lautaro, so he's on the list as well. And Eric Garcia seems to be imminent to join Barcelona. So these 3 players are probably my targets for now. Of course, you guys can help me out with more suggestions. I'm not going to sign Lautaro or Memphis in this episode because I want to read through your comments. I think Lautaro would be a bit unrealistic at this point. Memphis, though, it's very close to happening from what I'm hearing. So we could pull it off. We have the money. He's worth about 71 million, but the fact that his contract's expiring, we could get him for cheap. And how is he worth 70 million though? In real life, I'm sure he's worth like 20, 25. So that's a bit weird. Anyways, Eric Garcia though, I'm going to scout him for now. This is a signing I want to wrap up in this very first episode. So from what I gather, the training stuff actually works from the calendar where we can set what do we want before the match, rest day or training day. For now, I'm going to keep training day because we're in preseason. We want our players being fully fit as soon as possible, getting their sharpness as high as possible. After games though, recovery day is absolutely vital to get their fitness back up. And I think we're going to keep it at intermittent training. We'll see how this kind of a schedule works on the stamina of our players and their sharpness and all. Is it a bit too much? I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm still experimenting with, what could be the best way to get the maximum out of our players through training. Okay, so I think I've got training figured out. Every time you give your team a rest day, their fitness goes up, morale goes up, but sharpness goes down. A training day increases sharpness, morale remains the same, and fitness goes down. But if you do too many training sessions together, morale could go down. Okay. That's very intriguing. So this is how the new training menu looks like, and these are the players I'm training to get their sharpness as high as possible. We need our first team players to have the maximum sharpness because they're going to be playing the most football. Now, from what I know, the grade you get when you simulate will always be a D unless you actually play the training. If you play the training and get like an A, that's the drill rating you'll always get. So what I want to do now is play one of the drills and see if we can get a good rating. I'll slowly but surely complete all the drills and max out the rating we can get, so we can get like the maximum sharpness. So let's see what this is all about. Oh boy, this is the first time in career mode I think I'm playing training, and I don't even know how long. And whoa, there you go, we're off to a good start here. This looks easy, boys. This looks really easy. Coutinho, lovely finish. Come on. Training seems fun. Maybe not that fun because I just hit the post. I guess we'll be getting that A grade without any sort of problem. Wait, what? I couldn't even get an A grade on this. I got myself a B. I'll take it though, I guess. Look at this, guys. Since we got a B grade on that long shot practice drill, sharpness went up by 5, fitness went down by 8 though. If we simulate all the drills now, as you guys can see, sharpness goes up by only 2. So it's actually worth it trying to play like all the drills. So that's what we're going to be doing soon. Let's actually now take a look at development plans and see what they're all about. This could be really key in getting ratings up for our players. You guys know how important it is to grow players in career mode. And one player I'm particularly excited about is Ansu Fati. I'm hoping we get some mods to like give him like a real face. I'm on the PC version by the way, so we'll get that done soon, hopefully. But yeah, development plan. Let's see what we can do here with Ansu Fati to get his ratings as high as possible. So in terms of position, I'm happy to keep him as a left winger. You can actually change his positions to anything you want, basically. And it'll take a few weeks, maybe. A few years as well. Like, look at this. If you want to make him like a striker, it'll take 144 weeks. That's mad. But what we want to do is put him on inverted winger. Because then, look at that. His weak foot rating can go up as well. So that's what I'm aiming for. I want Ansu Fati to have a 5-star weak foot rating, if that's possible. So let's pull this off. He's going to be on an inverted winger plan. Now we'll slowly but surely give pretty much every player on the team a specific development plan to get their ratings up. Don't worry, we'll get that done. Okay, now we've just received a message from club captain Leo Messi. Remember, he wanted to leave Barcelona at the start of the season. We're not letting that happen. We'll hopefully convince him to stay for a long time. The future's exciting, that's what I'm gonna tell him. Okay, hold on a minute. We're just getting a massive transfer offer for Sergio Busquets. 65.2 million. Oh, that's such a big offer for a 31-year-old. I don't want to be making a transfer like this at the start of the series because I want to keep the core team the same, and then as we progress through the series make changes. So for now I'm going to reject the offer, as tempting as it was. Yo, Sergio Busquets is in huge demand for 70 million. Good lord, are these offers tempting? But as I said, I want to keep Busquets. Okay, the plan for preseason is to simulate the group stages, maybe try out how the new sim system works, and then we'll like maybe play the finals or even the semi-finals. We'll see. Of course, once this season begins, we're going to be playing every single game. I'm not simming anything, not even the Copa del Rey games, alright? So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's Barcelona versus Napoli. Let's see what the quick sim feature looks like. That Napoli team looks good. We're going with our first team just to get their fitness, sharpness and all up. We do pick up a win, 2-1. Trincao comes on for Messi at one point. Frenkie de Jong gets a yellow. Ousmane Dembele and Antoine Griezmann the goal scorers. We had 59% possession, 5 shots, 5 chances. I love these stats that are available to us. Fair enough, EA. I love this. Player ratings as well. That's also something we get. That's awesome to see. It shows the fitness levels as well. This is awesome. Now that's what I'm talking about. An offer coming in from Wolfsburg for Rafinha. I don't really care about it. I'm just going to accept it. We want to get rid of him as soon as possible. He ain't as good as his brother Thiago. That's just the truth, and it's time to ship him off to Wolfsburg. I've already got my second team for rotation ready to go, and now that I look at it, man, it honestly looks so underwhelming. Squad depth at the club right now is pretty bad. I mean, we've got a lot of young talents, but we need some experience for squad depth as well. Maybe that's something we'll work towards in this series. We used our second team against Leicester City, and honestly, I'm not surprised that we lost this game 1-0. Fair enough, Harvey Barnes with the goal. Leicester can have this victory. It's only pre-season. Fitness is what matters here. Okay, we've got a lot going on now. As an offer comes in for Clement Lenglet, I'm directly rejecting this. Real Madrid can just piss off. We're not selling Clement Lenglet to them. That's the last team I'll sell a player to. Rafinha has been sold, which is awesome to see. We've got a scout report on Eric Garcia, who's only 72 rated. That's a bit of a weird one. Okay. We're still going to sign him because I know Barca are going to bring him, and he's a good talent to have. With the player development feature and all, I think we can get his rating up really quickly. So, let's try and sign him. The question is, How does the strict negotiation stuff work? Is it going to be an expensive transfer? We'll find out. Here we go, boys. We're trying to make our very first signing of this series, and I couldn't be more excited. We're, of course, negotiating with Pep here. Let's now see what we can do. Transfer fee. I'm going to go with 5 million. And just see what Pep and their agents and whatever think about this. 5 million for Eric Garcia. 2% sell-on clause. That works for me. This wasn't too strict at all. I'll take that. 5 million for Eric Garcia works just fine. Now on to contract negotiations. 4-year deal. Prospect as the squad role works perfectly fine for me. Disregard release clause. In terms of finances, we'll give him the same wages as he had at Man City. Maybe like a signing bonus of 300. That works for me. And let's see if he's willing to accept this contract. It's a good one. It is a good one. First signing completed of this Barcelona career mode series, and it's Eric Garcia from Manchester City. The kid's returning home. And there you have it. The signing has been announced. Eric Garcia is a Barca player. I quickly want to get like a development plan on Eric Garcia so we can boost that rating up massively. I'm thinking we do like a stopper training on him because that boosts his pace massively, defending and physical stats as well. Something I think he needs. So let's do that. I'm beyond surprised here. Okay, now 2-2. Like, come on. How? I used my second team, I know, but I still expected a win. Fair enough, I guess. Have we made it out alive from our preseason group? Let's see. Guys, this wasn't a part of the script. We've been knocked out in the preseason tournament. I mean, it's okay, nobody cares about preseason, but that's a big surprise, guys, for me. Anyway, so I guess in this episode you will be seeing La Liga's opener, which I guess is anyway more exciting, isn't it? Chelsea want Ansu Fati on a 2-year loan deal. These are some interesting offers coming in. But nope, I'm not going to be letting Ansu Fati go, no matter what. An offer coming in for Samuel Umtiti for 44.7 million, and this one's from Liverpool. I don't want Umtiti at the club, honestly, so... You know what, we can actually get more money for him if we negotiate, so let's see what's up. I'm going to counter with 55 million just to see if Liverpool are willing to go ahead and pay that for Samuel Umtiti. Let's just see. Okay, the strict negotiations is definitely a thing here. I think we've screwed up the Umtiti transfer. We'll have to see what we can do to sell him soon. Leicester City have reached out to us that they're willing to offer Ayoze Perez and an additional fee of 14 million. This is something that's new in career mode. Like other teams offering you players and money, but I don't want Ayoze Perez. This is Barcelona. We're not Osasuna for accepting players like Ayoze Perez, if I'm being honest. So reject offer outright. Give me cash and you can have Umtiti. I've never been this confused in my life. Hi boss, I hope you don't mind me catching you like this, but the lads have asked me to talk to you. They're a bit worried that the club isn't meeting their demands. This doesn't feel like a team that's motivated to win anything this season. I mean, like, this game kind of feels realistic as this is Barcelona's situation. We were hoping you'd be able to let us know what plans you have to improve the situation. I'm gonna say thanks for letting me know. Okay. I don't know what to do here. I guess we're gonna have to perform on the pitch to make the doubters go away. Honestly, I feel like I just want to get to the first game of the season, put in a good performance, and get all this stupid stuff away, because I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, so I actually figured out why we had the problems with Sergio Busquets and the team spirit and all. That's because before this game against Alaves, I had pretty much set way too many training days in a row. And that meant that players got super upset, and that's what happened. So I'm not going to do that anymore because I don't want Messi, Busquets and all to be upset. Before our first La Liga game of the season against Alaves, we're playing at the Camp Nou, of course. We've got ourselves a press conference. Let's get that morale up and that team spirit whatever up, because it's been a bit difficult so far pre-season. I think it's because of how bad we were in that tournament. I think that's what's caused all the problems. So I'm just going to say... we're getting to where we want to be. We want that morale to go up. It's been a really troublesome pre-season so far. Okay, is the team good enough to win the league? I'm gonna say it's all about self-belief. Belief, that's what's key here. Morale has gone up to happy now, that's awesome. It's been a quiet window. I'm just gonna say, I'd like more depth, but I want to see your comments and then make signings. But interesting, man. I've seen some new press conference questions already on FIFA 21. So I think we've done a great job in managing the fitness, the morale, sharpness. I've still got to figure out how to do the best I can. Because of that, a lot of upgrades to our players. Like Griezmann's a 91 rated player right now. So that is amazing. So it's now time to kick off La Liga as we take on Alaves. Maybe we'll see the new signing, Eric Garcia in action, or maybe even, of course, Ansu Fati. So I want to get this one underway, and I'm beyond excited. First FIFA 21 game ever for me. Let's get it underway. Okay, before we get into our first game of this series, I'm going to be keeping competitor mode off for the first game just to get a feel of FIFA 21. If Legendary proves to be too easy, we'll try it out, because at some point, we're definitely going to give it a go. For now, Legendary seems fine. No sliders whatsoever. It is now time to kick off La Liga, and I couldn't be more excited. Barcelona up against Alaves. We've got Messi, Griezmann, Ansu Fati all starting. Felipe Coutinho, Pjanic, De Jong. It was a tough preseason, but we've recovered really well. Morale, sharpness, all of that is pretty good now. A lot of upgrades on our players. So what are we waiting for? Time to kick off the season. That's the Alaves team we're up against. Barcelona versus Alaves, first league game of the season, my first FIFA 21 game. Let's get it.
Hola, gracias por llenar el estadio para este partido de la Liga Santander.
Oh, look at Leo Messi. He's looking like he's raring to go. I want a big win here, and I want Leo Messi to score a few goals if possible. I am ready for this. Ooh, I like the player movement this year. It looks really nice. Here's Griezmann. Looking for Felipe Coutinho, an early chance. That is a strong challenge on Coutinho. Alaves look to be in the mood as well. This might not be as easy as I expected. Here's Serginho Dest does really well. Looks for Leo Messi. Here we go. Messi with the first chance of the game. Leo Messi tries to curl it in. Big save. Antoine Griezmann on the rebound. Right place, right time. It took us 12 minutes to open up the Alaves defense. And it's Antoine Griezmann with the goal. Things you love to see in that striker position. He is performing. Leo Messi was the one to open up the defense. And also, did you guys see the work Serginho Dest did there to find Messi? That was wonderful. The perfect start. The start we needed after a pretty weird preseason. I'm happy to put that all behind. Antoine Griezmann with the goal. Barcelona lead 1-0. Oh, we got some extra celebrations here from Antoine Griezmann. His first goal in La Liga. Oh, we're seeing Alaves create something. I don't want to see them score. Easy stuff for Frankie de Jong. He ain't letting anyone past him. And now Felipe Coutinho could look to start a counter-attack as he finds Antoine Griezmann here. I could maybe cross this one for Ansu Fati. It's a lovely ball. Chests it down, volleys it. Ah, the keeper makes a good save. The pace on that counter-attack was absolutely phenomenal. Ansu Fati almost scored. A lovely goal there. Some good play right here from Alaves as they control the ball down this left flank as the cross comes in. Easy stuff for Miralem Pjanic. Oh, not really, because Alaves might still have an opportunity here. PK gives it away. Space on that side. Cross comes back in. Easy pickings there for Ter Stegen. But Alaves are posing a bit of danger. We've got to be careful. Alaves actually keeping a lot of possession, which is frustrating me. But at the same time, we can hit them on the counter as soon as we get the ball, because we got a lot of pace up top with Ansu Fati and Leo Messi. Now, though, we've got Alaves attacking and creating. This is danger. This spells a lot of danger. Chance for them. Come on, get the ball off him. Good defending, Miralem Pjanic, who's been really solid for me in this one. Here's Felipe Coutinho. Why is Messi so deep? I really want Messi being further forward, but now we can, of course, release Messi. And here goes Messi on the attack now. Go on, Leo. Try and bring the ball inside. Still Messi. Ah, I was trying way too much with Messi there. Half-time against Alaves. I'm not really happy with my attacking play, but it's only early days. We're definitely going to build on this. Second half, need to do better. Looks inside for number 17, Coutinho. We got to change his kit numbers. He looks to find Messi. Puts it back in for Antoine Griezmann off the post. Imagine the scenes if that would have gone in. Oh my God, what a chance for us. And what an attempt from Antoine Griezmann, who's had a tremendous game. Deserved a goal right there. Now Coutinho. Gonna try and find Ansu Fati down this side. Here he goes. Looks to bring it inwards. Ah, the defender did well. But that Griezmann chance. Oh my God, how did that not go in? This hasn't really been Ansu Fati's game, so we're going to bring on Ousmane Dembele for him. I also am thinking of maybe bringing on Ricky Puig. In fact, yeah, I'm going to do that. Puig comes on for Pjanic. Those are the two subs I'm making for now. Could get in behind. Looking for Leo Messi now as Messi. Still Messi here. Could bring it inside. Of course he's going to bring it inside. Messi tries the shot but gets blocked. I really want to see Messi score as soon as possible. Oh my God, a late chance for Alaves here will be brutal on us. But Gerard Piqué saves the day with an absolutely phenomenal challenge. That is insane there from Piqué. And now, on the other end of the pitch, I'm sending Leo Messi through. Could Messi do something here? Flicks it inside. Unreal from Messi. Ah, but the strength from the Alaves defender there didn't let us do anything. This is Serginho's moment. He's got to win the challenge here. He's got to prevent a cross from coming, and he hasn't. Now Piqué needs to do a job. Cross does come in volley. Ter Stegen with a big save at the death. This hasn't been one of our best performances. but yeah, it's been tough. Alaves have given us a tough fight. Felipe Coutinho, final chance of the game. Now Ricky Puig, we've opened them up completely. Here goes Ricky Puig, big chance for him, shoots, and that's a big save from the Alaves keeper. I've still got to figure out the perfect angles to shoot from on FIFA 21. I mean, this is my first game this year, so, like, cut me some slack, I guess. Corner, Messi to put it in. Can we actually score off a set piece? That header was awful. And with that, it is full time. Kind of disappointed we couldn't do more in our first game of the season, but you know what? We got the job done. We got a win. Griezmann scored. Messi was decent, so I'll take it. Griezmann probably should have scored 2 goals this game, but there you have it. 1-0 in our first game of the season. Did Coutinho look like his old self today? Yo, press conferences have seen a massive overhaul. I'm getting some really cool questions in here. I'm just going to say let's hope he's on a roll now. His morale is very happy. That's only what a manager can hope for. Did that seem like a game of 2 halves? Yo, I've so far seen different questions every time. Yo, they've really improved press conferences. I'll take that. I'm going to say, every player did his job. Yo, it seems like Antoine Griezmann was happy with his involvement. He scored the goal and rewarded me for my trust in him, so I'll take that. I was anyway going to play him, to be fair. And even Piqué, who was probably my man of the match from that last game, seems to be really happy with the decision making going on at the club. Brilliant. The plan for the next episode now is to get through more La Liga games, and oh my god, do we have a Clásico in the next episode itself? Okay. Okay. That's all I've got to say. Okay. And apart from that, more transfers, because this was just the first episode where I wanted your input before I actually go out there and make signings. I mean, yeah, we signed Eric Garcia, but you get what I mean. So that's what's up in the next episode. More signings, more business, 226 million to spend. I mean, we're Gucci in terms of funds, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Before we wrap up the episode, let's have Ricky Puig on a development plan as well to get his overall up. So on balance, it'll take him like 16 weeks to grow. To be fair, balance seems pretty good on him. Like, honestly. But if we put him on a playmaker, he gets a weak foot boost as well. This has got me thinking. You know what? We'll do that. Let's put him on playmaker. Get that weak foot boost as well on him. Before we wrap up the episode, Player of the Episode award. This is something we do to, you know, reward the best player from like each episode. And this time, a couple of nominees being Gerard Piqué, who I thought was so solid at the back. Man of the match for me in that game. Antoine Griezmann as well being nominated because he did score the winning goal. So it's between the two of them. You guys can let me know who should be Player of the Episode in the comments section below. Not gonna lie, it feels like there's so much to do in career mode. I'm already hooked. I'm absolutely loving every moment of this series, and I'm hoping you guys are as well. And with that, time to wrap up the first episode. We did a lot of business went down in this episode. Next episode though, we're gonna keep going. More transfers, bigger games. It's going to be epic. It's going to be absolutely epic. So if you are enjoying this series and want to see more, smash that like button. 5,000 likes, episode tomorrow, 100%. Subscribe if you're new around here because daily FIFA 21 content. Who are you kidding me? Subscribe. And well, I'll catch you all next time.